Sydney Sweeney's Barbarella remake is getting positive comments from the original star for the first time after some initial concerns. Off the back of her Sony hit Anyone But You, which pulled in $210 million worldwide on a $30 million budget, the studio is eager to keep working with Sydney Sweeney. That includes moving forward with Barbarella, with Edgar Wright in talks to direct. The film is still in early development, though, since Sweeney has a packed schedule and Wright is busy with his Running Man reboot starring Glenn Powell. Wright has had his eye on Barbarella for a while, meeting with Sweeney right after the project was announced. However, he's only committed to developing it for now, with the possibility of directing. Sony and Wright have a solid history thanks to Baby Driver, and the fun, visually creative tone they're aiming for with Barbarella is right up his alley. Sydney Sweeney's Barbarella remake is finally getting some love from the original star Jane Fonda. In an interview with Vogue, Fonda shared that she had her own ideas about how a remake could look, but made it clear she wouldn't return to play Barbarella. She said, "Nobody's asked me about it. I wish I could do a remake of Barbarella, but I wouldn't play her again. I have a lot of ideas about what that could look like." However, she was supportive of Sweeney, saying she believes she'll do a fantastic job in the role, a big shift from her earlier hesitation about revisiting the character. When asked if she'd share her thoughts on the remake, Fonda said she'd be happy to if Sweeney reached out, though they haven't met yet. Still, she praised the actress, showing a much more optimistic attitude toward the project. This comes after Jane Fonda previously voiced concerns about Sweeney's Barbarella remake. In a chat with The Hollywood Reporter, Fonda, a Hollywood trailblazer for women, admitted she wasn't too excited about the idea, mainly because of the story's sexist undertones. This is what she said. "I try not to think about it because I worry about what it's going to be. I had an idea of how to do it that original producer Dino De Laurentiis, when he was still alive, wouldn't listen to, but it could have been a truly feminist movie." As a major part of the original film, Fonda's support carries a lot of weight, and her change in attitude shows a more positive outlook on the Barbarella remake. Her offer to share ideas with Sweeney hints at a possible collaboration, though nothing is set in stone. If it happens, Fonda's influence could help shape Sweeney's take on the character without taking away from the fresh direction of the film. Details about Barbarella are still scarce, but with Sydney Sweeney leading the project, it seems likely the film will take a more modern approach, possibly tackling the character's past sexualization in a thoughtful way. Sweeney's casting could bring a fresh, nuanced take that connects with today's audiences. The production team hasn't revealed any additional cast members or a release date yet, but with Fonda now backing the project, it looks like the remake will honor the original while bringing something new to the table. Blake Northcott, the best-selling author behind a new Barbarella comic series, is reportedly set to write the screenplay for the upcoming movie. While Variety mentioned in May 2024 that Jane Goldman was in talks for the job, Collider recently confirmed that Northcott has officially signed on. However, Sony hasn't made an official announcement yet. Bringing Blake Northcott on board as a screenwriter suggests the new Barbarella movie will stay true to its origins. In an interview with Nerdspin about her Barbarella comics, Northcott shared that her goal was to make it sexy and make it fun, which could hint at the tone she'll bring to the film. She said, "I took that as a mandate to bring it closer to the source material, which was the Jane Fonda movie, and of course the comics that the movie was based on. We wanted a retro-futurism vibe to everything, which was a hot aesthetic in the late 60s and 70s, and our incredible artist Anna Morozova really captured it. She's been such a treat to work with, and I couldn't imagine anyone else bringing this series to life." Northcott is also a big fan of Sweeney and fully believes she'll do a great job bringing Barbarella to life. Sydney Sweeney has every single quality required to bring Barbarella to life. She's comfortable in her sexuality, but she's also incredibly smart and has a sense of humor about herself. At this moment, she's the only choice I can see playing Barb. I don't know if the world was ready for a Barbarella adaptation a few years ago, but things are shifting. And I think a big part of that shift is Sydney herself. Sydney's versatility makes her a great fit for the sci-fi genre, especially with Barbarella's bold and futuristic style. She's already proven her range with roles in The Handmaid's Tale, Immaculate, ZMD Zombies of Mass Destruction, and Giant Killer Ants. To bring Barbarella to life, she'll need to showcase the character's intuition, thoughtfulness, and resourcefulness, all while rocking wild costumes and balancing humor with action. It's the perfect role to take her rising stardom to the next level. If the new Barbarella movie draws from the 1968 classic, we might see some familiar faces return, including the mysterious Black Queen. Played by Anita Pallenberg in the original, she was a cold and calculating villain who ruled with an iron fist, serving as a perfect contrast to Barbarella. While it's unclear if the Black Queen will make a comeback, if she does, someone like Dakota Johnson or Vanessa Kirby would be a great fit for the role. Another key character in the original Barbarella was Pygar, the blind angel with white wings, played by John Phillip Law. If I had to pick someone for the role, I'd go with Stranger Things star Noah Schnapp. He's one of the most talented young actors under 30 and has been building an impressive resume since his 2015 debut. He's appeared in films like Bridge of Spies, The Peanuts Movie, The Legend of Halloween, Waiting for Anya, and Hubie Halloween, making him a strong choice to take on the role of Pygar. Another great option for Pygar is Jaden Martell. He's made a name for himself with roles in Defending Jacob, Knives Out, and as Bill Denbrough in It, proving he's got the talent to take on the role. However, the best choice for Pygar might just be Hero Fiennes Tiffin. If you're not familiar with him, he's an English actor, producer, and model, best known for playing Hardin Scott in the After film series. He also portrayed young Tom Riddle in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. With his striking looks and acting range, he'd be a perfect fit for the blind angel. The original Barbarella might be a cult classic, but this new version has the potential to be even more iconic, with Sydney Sweeney leading the way. Jane Fonda brought the character to life in a legendary way, and Sweeney is ready to take on the challenge. As she put it, "I want to, hopefully, just fill those shoes and give more to a whole new generation." The project is still in development, but filming should start later this year. While there's still time before Sydney Sweeney's Barbarella hits the big screen, Dynamite Entertainment is keeping fans entertained with a fresh comic series relaunch this October. After 7 years with the company, this new take on Barbarella is shaping up to be one of the best yet. Announced ahead of the 2024 San Diego Comic-Con, the series follows Barbarella as she enjoys some downtime with her alien pet Vix after saving the world. But when trouble stirs in Earth's oldest space colony, she sets off on another thrilling adventure, crossing paths with some shady characters along the way. Dynamite has also teased that this series will take Barbarella to more unexplored planets than ever, making it an exciting cosmic journey for fans to dive into while waiting for the movie. Well, that's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, because we'll be covering more updates on this soon, and other exciting upcoming movies and series. We'll see you next time.